Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Lifestyle changes can be just as powerful as medication in controlling diabetes.
The clock on the wall says TikTok, it's 9 o'clock, which means it's time for 15 diabetic-friendly after crop over minutes, all with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetes Foundation. TikTok, so what are you going to talk about in today's show? In today's show, the question Dr. D is asking is...
Sleep. Are you getting enough sleep when the night comes?
Well, Dr. Dan, Prophet, wanna know how much sleep I get it for? Is she business? Well, you'll find out today why adequate sleep is important whether you are diabetic or not. Make sure you don't go to sleep and miss this topic.
It has been a journey. It has not always been easy.
Hear about Kim's journey with diabetes.
Alfonso, when are you going up to the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and getting your ice cream?
And what is stopping Alfonso from getting his ice cream? Has he been blinded by the women working up for Kaduma? All this and more coming up with the compliments of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, the Barbados Diabetic Ice Creaming Program, and the bank that will help you on your journey to achieve your financial dreams. TikTok Republic Bank. TikTok.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
In 2026, diabetic eye screening and vascular services, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center is your #1 choice for the best diabetic services at the best price. If you are diabetic or pre-diabetic or would just like to get your numbers checked, diabetes doctors, nurses, a dietitian, and a range of health professionals are available to serve you. Just call 417-0305 for the Maria Holder Diabetes Center located in Warren St. Michael, saving your life and saving you money. But members get 10% off.
A happy Saturday morning, VOBers! Again, you must be saying, why are you ready for the morning? You like punka all over the place. That might be true, but I had to come back to remind you about the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, conveniently located in Warren St. Michael behind Eunice Gibson Polyclinic. Especially if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, you should have the Maria Holder Diabetes Center number saved in your speed dial. Why should I do that? You might ask with your inquiring mind. Say your feet has been swelling up and you were waiting for Quapover to done to address it. Well, Quapover done now. The Maria Holder Diabetes Center can give you a vascular screening to make sure you don't have any venous insufficiency. And then there's eye screening. When was the last time you had your eye screen for diabetic retinopathy? You might be a diabetic and you might be saying to yourself, listen, you actually almost got World War III happening in Iran. How important it is to get my eye screen in the big scheme of things. Do I tell you? Listen to this skit.
Alfonso, when are you going up to the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and getting your ice cream? And by screen, I mean digitally scanned.
Woman, why does you not start humbugging me this bright Saturday morning, huh?
I keep telling you about making an appointment, but you keep putting it off. Don't wait until there is a problem.
The body that needs to get eye checked like is you. Did you not see me go to the eye doctor last month and get my eye checkup? You forget.
But Alfonso, you know you're diabetic. What the Maria Holder Diabetes Center in Warren does do is a different type of screening, specifically designed for diabetics' eyes. You should be doing it every year so that if anything goes wrong, you can get early treatment for the best results.
So what's the difference with this eye screening, bro?
They have special cameras that take pictures of all the areas of the eye, including the back of the eye.
Woman, you're talking English now. Why would anybody want to take a picture of the back of somebody's eye? Would that sound so backwards?
To make sure there's no sign of diabetic retinopathy.
Diabetic what? Retinopathy? That's English?
Diabetic retinopathy. That is a condition that, if left untreated in a diabetic eye, could lead to blindness.
Yeah, lady, you got me here good. You got me here good this bright side of the morning. I'm very glad you spoke to me about this. Well, why didn't I know about this here at all?
And Alfonso, you know if you go blind, you won't be able to see me no more.
Hey, you know I can't let that happen, cause I like to keep my eye on you. What's that number again? Let me call and make that appointment now, Bozy.
The number is 243-EYES or 243-3937.
Wait, not so fast. Let me write it down. 243-3937. 243-3937. I got it now. I'm very glad you opened my eyes to this bright side of the morning. Be a good job, Mario. I know you're smart. That's why I'm paying attention to my family, you know. I know you're a good woman. I can call and make this appointment, catch the bus, get off there by the Eunice Gibson Polyclinic and Warrens, and get to the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and get my eyes screened. I can't let that happen in my eyes. I got things to do. 243-3937.
Right, so save that number, people. By saving that number, you might be saving your eyesight. Next topic, sleep. I don't know about you, but I just work hard trying to sleep the amount of hours they say that you should sleep per day. But you might be wondering, but exactly why I should be doing all this sleeping, why I could be working and trying to make money. Dr. D will address that.
Sleep. Are you getting enough sleep when the night comes? I should probably be the last person talking about this, but I am working on my own sleep, and I hope that you're getting enough sleep. When you're not getting enough sleep, your body is under stress, your cortisol levels may be higher, and that can impact your blood sugar as well. So please make sure that you're getting adequate sleep, and also that your sleep is not interrupted, constantly waking up all the time. People may be waking up because they have to go to the bathroom quite frequently. If that is your case, it could be the sign of something like a prostate issue. Hopefully there's not a urine or a bladder infection. So just make sure that you're getting proper, consistent sleep. Hypo. So hypos, that's a kind of short for hypoglycemia, but everybody knows hypoglycemia as low blood sugars. Are you having a problem with low blood sugars? I want persons who are older to remember that a low blood sugar is actually a very, very serious thing. Low blood sugars can make you more prone to having falls, to having injuries. If you're not picking up the low blood sugars, it can be a cause of coma. Severely low blood sugars can also interfere with electrical activity of the heart and other things like that. So don't accept hypos. Hypos are a big no-no for us, especially in older persons. They can be very dangerous. If you find that you're having recurrent low blood pressures, it's something you need to address with your care provider. Are you eating regularly? Are you on a medication that's making you more prone to the hypoglycemia? Is that medication still appropriate for you as you get older? You know? Do you have a kidney condition? If your kidneys are not working at 100%, low blood sugars can become more frequent thing that you need to be aware of, and you may need a medication change. Are you having an issue once again, as I would have mentioned, with your diet? Maybe you find you don't have any appetite, or you start to eat and then it's like, no, I don't really want to eat, but you've already taken medication. These are all things that you need to discuss with your care providers.
Thank you, Dr. D. Dr. Diane Brathwaite. As we move into our Saturday song of the day, you're not going to be able to sleep listening to this one because you might have insomnia. Whoopee with insomnia. Compliments the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and Republic Bank.
On the road now, don't be paying me trouble. Yeah, can't believe my love. I'm so lucky today. So much pretty girl. Yeah, must be carnival. Must be carnival. Chip, chippin' on me, chippin' on me, chip. Drinks in me heart, take a sip. Pull it pretty girl and by them hip. Chip, chippin' on me, chip.
When you're not getting enough sleep, your body is under stress.
Down the road now, don't be paying me trouble.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Can't believe my love, I'm so lucky today. So much pretty girl, yeah, must be carnival, must be carnival. Wow, I can't believe it's carnival. Just look around, so much pretty girl, drinks in the hand, behind the band, Legend and Jimmy together as well. I can't believe it's carnival. Just look around, so much pretty girl, drinks in the hand, behind the band, Legend and Jimmy together as well. Chippin' on we
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
We now welcome a patient of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, Mr. Paul Edwards. How long have you had diabetes and what challenges have you encountered with the condition?
I had diabetes since 2009, and it wasn't when I was working permanently in Barbados. It was when I was working in Grand Prix motor racing, where my driver saw me a little bit woozy when I got off of the plane, and he was a diabetic himself, and he tested me and I was 22.
Wow.
Blood count. So I was well over. So from that moment onwards, I knew I had a problem. I've been a patient of Maria Holder Diabetic Center for probably about 7 years now, since I've lived permanently in Barbados, and I've worked as a chef and in several restaurants in Barbados. But to be fair, I've known Miss Brathwaite, Diane, I've been under her care for this period, and I must tell you that she's been extremely helpful to me and probably saved my toes at least 3 or 4 times in the last few years. From my point of view, I've referred, and Diane has met many of my probably 2 or 3 colleagues that have had diabetes, and they've also become firm patients of Maria Holder Center.
In terms of you personally, how did diabetes impact your lifestyle?
Tremendously. When I first discovered in 2009, when I told you that, the first situation for me was having a reading of 22, I was referred to a doctor in Melbourne in Australia, and when I came back to Barbados, which is my place of residence, I immediately contacted Dr. Brown, who referred me to the Diabetic Center, to Diane, obviously just straight away. It impacted me in the way of, I was suffering with my feet terribly, high blood pressure always, not listening to Diane Brathwaite always, because she calls me her bad boy, because she just wonders how I survive. But to cut a long story short, I couldn't have done without them. Even when, the going was tough, Diane helped us with some, medicines and made sure that we all got, what we needed to keep going and, to control our diabetes. This facility is top notch. But the long and short of it is, Barbados for many, many years has been known, and sadly, I'm sure that this reputation is getting a lot better. It's always been known as the amputation capital of the world, which is really sad. But with the help of, everybody that works at the Diabetic Center, I think we've kind of moved a little bit forward from that now, because you can get help, and I would advise anybody in Barbados who just thinks they may be a diabetic to go to the Diabetic Center. I have nothing but high praise for it.
Cutting-edge international medical services are waiting for you at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. If you are listening to VOB right now and you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, vascular screening, diabetic eye screening, dietitian consultation, foot services can all be accessed by calling 417-0305. Make that call today. The last 15 minutes you heard on VOB was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, and Republic Bank. Until next time,
Reach for that extra glass of water. That is the smallest thing that you can do to make the biggest impact on your health.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how you get your simple digital eye screening done for just $100. But members get 10% off. The Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program. Saving eyes, saving lives.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.